And next up is Providence and East Forsyth. And, you know, East Forsyth is just, on paper, has looked like the other, or at least the Western monster that Butler's going to have to deal with. Some feel maybe even stronger than Mallard Creek. You know, personally, I'm thinking it's going to be a Butler and Mallard Creek a regional, and I think that's a legitimate regional, no matter where East Forsyth ends up at. But Providence kind of started out slow this year and put together some wins enough to put them in position to be in the playoffs. So, I think there was a time when it felt like they would not be. But I don't know that this is something that Long can go up and pull out. Max Brett's predicted a 42-21 ball game. You know, I don't know. It's that whole thing of, you know, the football down here in Charlotte's pretty good, but it may not be as good as it has been in some years. So where does a team, you know, normally a team where Providence is at in the past would be someone to contend with when they go outside of the area. Well, I think this is an East Forsyth ball game.
Yeah, I have to agree. Providence, they've had some injuries this year. In the preseason, I thought they would be where Rocky River is, to be honest. They have some good talent over there. But I don't see it here. Providence has had trouble stopping the run consistently. They're a good second half team, and they may make some adjustments at the halftime and, you know, try to make it interesting later in the game. But I'm going East Forsyth here to move on to the second round.
Does East Forsyth throw the ball pretty well?
No, they're running.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, if they don't throw the ball exceptionally well, then Providence, you know, can play with them. I think Providence's biggest problem is their secondary. They struggle against people who throw the ball well. They got some outstanding defensive linemen. They have gone to a power game later in the year, and they've got a very good offensive line. They move Prohl around in different situations. He's a kid you got to really keep track of, whether he's a wide receiver or quarterback or returning kicks. So I really don't know that much about East Forsyth, but I'm not going to second guess Randy and them. I think they've got a chance. Those kids are playing on a lot of conference. They've won some games, and I certainly didn't think they had a chance to win. So, you know, that's a great thing about the playoffs. You never know what's going to happen. If they can run the football,